Hey everyone, Dante here with the Raging Geek, and today we're going to take a look at the Ultimate He-Man and Battle Cat combo. Now, this is something I made up myself. I'm calling it the Ultimate Combo because I think it is. This is from the Mattel Masterverse. These two figures are from two, I want to say, different toy lines. The Battle Cat from the Masters of the Universe, as shown on Netflix, the cartoon series, and the He-Man is a 40th anniversary release, and it's basically an updated version of the original He-Man. So it has the original 80s cartoon likeness, but it's got all the articulation of a modern action figure, which is totally awesome. Same thing with the Battle Cat. Original cartoon likeness, but with added articulation. So both of these together, really a winning combination. Now, how I initially came about getting these is on Twitter, and it started with Mattel on their website, and they had a 60% off sale on the Battle Cat figure, and as the tweet, as people started to reply to the tweet, somebody said that at Ross, now Ross is like a kind of like a Marshalls or like a TJ Maxx, but it's a real nice discount store where you can get kind of brand name stuff for cheap. And they have a very impressive toy section for a store that primarily deals with like clothes and like home goods and that type of stuff. They basically said at Ross, these Battle Cats are going for $9.99. So, immediately when I heard that, I ran down to Ross and I picked myself up one. My local Ross had one of these for $9.99. If you like He-Man or or Battle Cat, I would suggest going down to Ross and getting yourself one. After I got one of these, I was like, well, hey, now I need He-Man. I managed to get this He-Man 40th Anniversary Edition on Amazon. It was selling it for $20. Now, I checked my local Target first, and, Target will have He-Man action figures. I have to say, though, they usually have the Netflix series figures, so you'll get the Netflix cartoon variation of He-Man that'll be available at Target most of the time. And it does not look like the 80s cartoon series. It doesn't have the same likeness as far as his face is concerned. And I particularly wanted the original 80s looking one. So, something to think about. I think they have one of these figures in a different body style, and it's a combo pack where it has two heads, and it might have the 80s retro head in it as well. But if you just stick with this one here, the 40th anniversary release from the Masterverse, you can get the original He-Man, and I would suggest getting this one. I mean, this one really looks spot on to the original cartoon series, and this is like the ultimate retro combo here. If you get both, you're looking at around $30, and I think that's like a steal for this combination. So we're going to open this up. We're going to take a closer look. So let's take a look at He-Man and Battle Cat, the ultimate combo. So He-Man comes with his shield, his axe, his sword. Also comes with 2 extra hands. Battle Cat comes as is. You can remove Battle Cat's armor, getting Cringer. I mean, I have to say, you really can't beat this. $10 for this Battle Cat. I mean, that is crazy. I mean, what can you get for $10 these days? I mean, you get like crummy blind boxes for $10 these days. So, take a quick look at He-Man. That is great. $21 at Amazon. You might find this at Target if you're lucky. Don't count on it though. That is a great looking He-Man. Now, looking at Battle Cat, take a look. I mean, that is a mean Battle Cat. If you take a look at that He-Man and Battle Cat, that's a mean looking combo right there. And the articulation is great on this Battle Cat. I mean, you get some really nice articulation on the legs, the feet, the tail, the head, and the whole damn thing. Talking about everything here. The mouth. That is great. Now, I think Battle Cat can rear up on his hind legs. I'm not sure. We can try, though. Let me just put He-Man down for a second. So there you go. If you really want to put Battle Cat on his hind legs, you can. He-Man would be hard-pressed to hold on, though. He-Man's like, whoa, Battle Cat! You remember in the cartoon, everything was like an echo? It sounded like He-Man was always talking in like a cave. Battle Cat! And then Battle Cat was like, He-Man! Ah, He-Man! And I was like, take a look at me! Battle Cat. Cool stuff. Now, even the Ultimate Combo is not perfect. There are some cons. And it basically focuses around how He-Man sits on Battle Cat. Admittedly, it's not really a seamless fit here. So there is some gappage. And you're looking at kind of like this. You know, I gotta tell you, I mean, aside from, you know, it not being perfectly, you know, pushed up against the saddle, I mean, I think aesthetically speaking, I mean, it looks great. It doesn't really bother me enough to not get this combination. So, I mean, I'm perfectly happy with it like this. And I mean, frankly, I mean, it gives kind of like a more action-like appeal, like a action-like appearance. But you know, the preference is always specific to the collector. So, you know, opinions vary. You know, from the side here, it looks perfectly fine. It's just when you look maybe from the back, like that, you see a little gap there, or from the front. Yeah, I mean, it's not a 100% perfect fit, but you know what? To me, I mean, it fits good enough that, you know, when you have it on the shelf like this, I mean, it looks great. So yeah, without a doubt, I would get this combination. I mean, it's great. You know, it's funny. In the 80s, you know, when they made the He-Man movie, I'm not sure Dolph Lundgren would have been my first pick for He-Man. You know, it would have probably been Schwarzenegger. You know, he's definitely got the bigger build. You know, not that Dolph Lundgren's not built, but, you know, he's definitely a lot more slender than Arnold. So, it would have been interesting to see, but they didn't decide to go that route. But yeah, pick up this Ultimate He-Man Battle Cat combo. Get your Battle Cat at Ross for $9.99, and get your He-Man Masters of the Universe 40th Anniversary release from Amazon. $21. This was The Raging Geek. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Come again soon. Take care.
Raging Geek, Retro, all things geek, where geeks can be geeks. Raging Geek, Retro. All things geek. Where geeks can be geeks.